Hi everybody, it's me, Moody Boo, the Fragrant Nomad. And I wasn't going to do this video because I know it's going to piss some people off. But even though very few people watch my videos, I still feel a responsibility to explain myself and why I've been absent. I think a lot of you may have already suspected that I'm a very open person. My kids, or one of my sons, is mixed. He's Black, Cherokee, and Chinese. A very close relative is pansexual. Another very close relative is gay. I also have a very elderly mother. And another relative has some disabilities. So I think you can guess what side of the aisle I'm on politically. And I usually try to keep my videos apolitical. But to me, that's irresponsible. No matter if only 1 or 2 people watch my videos, it's irresponsible. Because to me, being quiet means you're complacent. And I can be described as many things, but complacent is not one of them. Yes, I was at the hands-off protest in my city, and way more people showed up than registered, and way more people showed up than they predicted. We had thousands here in a town of the greater area's 250,000, and we had thousands. I have been very depressed and angry and disgusted by the new administration that has come into this country. How T-Rump, the toxic Cheeto, the stupid orangutan ever became president again, I have no idea. America has always been one of the leaders on this planet because of our ability to produce and maintain allies. And that's all gone now. And one of the reasons I came on here is I want to apologize to all the other countries out there that watch my videos, because I look and I know there are quite a few. And I just want you to know that he is not my president. He's made that very clear anyway, that he's only president to those that lick his taint. And you will never see shit on my lips. I will never, ever validate that pig. I will never, ever try to normalize him, because he's not normal. And neither is his dip vice president and his entire inept cabinet that are as wackadoo as he is. He spent more time golfing than being a president. So I apologize from the bottom of my heart to everybody out there that isn't a and is being impacted by this asshat. All I can hope for is that many of the maggots will throw up the toxic Kool-Aid and come to the light. And I know you guys haven't seen me like this in a hot minute, but I'm done. I'm done acting like everything is okay, because it's not. I don't recognize my country anymore. We used to be at the top. Now we're the sludge and the bacteria and the amoebas that mix at the bottom of a septic system. I will not be silent anymore. This administration is fucking with the old, the poor, the disabled, the people of color, and this immigration absolute bullshit is disgusting. And I'm so embarrassed for our country. I agree with Canada. If this is the way our country's going to be, let Canada have the West Coast. Most of us are blue anyway. We'll become Cascadia, the 11th province. I bought my whole family hoodies that have Proud Cascadian with the Canadian flag on it. And then a Ukraine pin right above it. Because when did we side with dictators like Putin? When did that start? When we've got this heroic figure in Zelensky, this incredible man. I don't give a fuck if he was a comedian before he was president. Trump was a bankrupt business owner, and he became president. And they're trying to say Trump with a third term. He'll be 198 for fuck's sakes. He already shits himself and has to wear diapers. And don't get me started on that billionaire butt sniff, Elon Melania Musk. I'm so disgusted that we have a bunch of oligarchs, billionaire oligarchs running our fucking country, making the poor poorer and the rich richer. And this is okay with you? You maggots out there? Don't you know that you're the ones that are going to suffer the most? He only used you for your votes. I've never been this hot. I've never been this disgusted. And I've never been embarrassed for my country before, ever. No matter who is in office. Even when George Sr. and George Jr., I still was like, okay, well, they're not fucking things up too badly, so I'm going to cut them some slack. But this one, T-Rump, he's already senile. He's incontinent. He's incompetent. And he's stupid. So, yeah, let's put him in the highest position possible in our country. Brilliant. Sorry about this, guys, but it had to be said. That's why I haven't been posting, because I feel like posting perfume reviews when this country is going in a handbasket seems a little irrelevant. So this seemed like a much more important video to post. It just took me a while. I was going to get my husband in on here, but I wanted to get it done today, and he's still at work. And I again apologize to every other country out there except for Russia. And all the rest of you, though, you don't deserve what's happening. In Greenland, Panama, Mexico, Canada, just know most of the American people love you and are disgusted by what is happening. And I, from the bottom of my heart, I am so sorry. I am so sorry that we couldn't do it this last election. I think it's because everybody rebounded with their after Obama. They just couldn't believe the fact that this wonderful, incredible president served 2 terms, smoked his competitors for 2 terms, and was one of the greatest presidents in my lifetime. And they couldn't handle it. A person of color did it better than them. All right, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.